Sawdust. I went down to the lumber yard, my wallet feeling light. I saw a stack of OSB, said that price looks right. A third grade special, looking kinda fine, till I dragged it home and crossed that sawdust line. Oh, I got the OSB blues. It flakes like snow and swells like booze. Tried to paint it, big mistake. Now it's puffed up like a frosted cake. Heavy as guilt and twice as mean. Toxic glue and edges unclean. Yeah, I got the OSB blue. I should've left it at the store. Tried to cut it straight, but it just laughed at me. Splinters flying like a porcupine spree. Laid it down for a floor, tried to sand it flat. Now my belt sander's crying, saying don't do me like that. Yeah, I got the OSB blues. My lungs are mad, my back is bruised. It don't bend, it don't behave, and when it rains, it digs its grave. Swells up proud, then cracks in shame. No two sheets are ever the same. I got the OSB blue. Ain't no bargain anymore. You can glue it, screw it, nail it down tight, but it'll find a way to start a fight. It's like working with spite pressed into wood, a bad idea that just smelled good. Here's my song, a fair warning cry to every dreamer walking by. If you see that stack, turn and flee. Don't let your project rest in OSB. I got the OSB blues, and I ain't building nothing no more.
Welcome back to the Just Sawdust workshop. We're on the other side. Now all the mess is where the new workbench is, because I needed to make this cabinet into something. This used to be a wardrobe with just a hanging, for hanging clothes. So I had to build in something because this is going to be my painter's cabinet. So yeah, just adjusted it, made shelves in it so I can store a lot of paint in it, and well, it actually is like functioning, I think. Although I've got more paint than I thought, but well, paint was in like the shelves that I made in the first video, and because it's coming out there I've got more room to put other stuff in there, so that'll work out. But yeah, it's an old cabinet, it's quite sturdy. Made a drawer for my pencils, and I've got some drawers on the at the bottom, and in this door I've got my airbrush compressor. Still have to fix electricity in here and get some air, a gap so it can, but that's for later. Now I just want to finish this one, and what I need to do is paint the interior. I'm going to use the same blue as on the wall, and I've got to make like a storage rack on top of this, because that's the last spot where I can store something, and I've got like panels, things like that are a bit bigger, so I need to make something up here that I can just store wood and other stuff up there. Luckily I cut up the last shitty OSB for this. It works out fine as long as I put something on the edge, like I did on all the shelves, so that is fine. So, but yeah, luckily that's gone. I've got a few half sheets left that are just standing against the wall there, and I hope we'll get some projects for that too, but I guess I will. So I'm going to paint this, make something up here, and we'll see how far we get in this video.
A shack with no color, no shine, broken down walls and a sagging old spine. But we had dreams, a hammer and glue, and a rainbow made of every kind of blue. 40 shades of blue, and none of them sad. From baby to navy, the best blues we had. We brushed on the hope, rolled over the gloom, till the whole place sang like a sapphire room. Yeah, joy could come in shades of blue. No money, no plan, just buckets of fate, paint left behind by the hands of fate. Turquoise truths and a powder blue grin, each stroke said let the good work begin. 40 shades of blue and none of them cry, just a cobalt laugh neath a wide blue sky. From seafoam dreams to stormy gray too, we turned an old mess into something new. Yeah, who knew peace could wear a coat of blue? We ain't got gold, but we got light. It bounces off the cornflower bright. A little chaos, a lot of hue. We made a home in the middle of blue. You could call it navy, denim, ice, or teal. Every coat's a layer of how we feel. Not blue like lonely, blue like real. 40 shades of blue and none of them sad. The wildest workshop we ever had. It's chipped and it's charming, a rough gem true, and every wall hums a proud shade of blue. Yeah, it turns out blue was the color of new.
So, now we've got to see whether we get this box up there. That's the last big thing I need to make. And when I've got this up there, I can go and clean up the workshop. And then we can go to the part where we make holders, where we put machines inside cupboards or on top of tables and all that kind of stuff. First of all, I put all my machines on just a table that I can rotate or something, but I don't like the mess, so I try to hide as much of the tools as I can. So there's going to be a router table inside the cupboard that flips out. There's going to be, well, some other things, and the miter saw I think I'll just hang on the wall and get it off when I need it, because that's not something I'm going to use a lot. I'm just going to make a miter sled for the table saw, which works even better and easier. So then the Metabo miter saw I just hang on the wall, and whenever I need to do big planks or whatever, I can take it off and put it on a stand and use it. So I'm going to put this thing up, and maybe it goes well, maybe it goes wrong, so that's why I'm going to say goodbye to you now. Do some woodworking, it's a nice way to spend your time. Do some recycling, it's an even better way to spend your time. Stay away from crappy OSB, and see you in the next video. At the logo.